Stop. Don't scroll. Don't click anything. Just listen for a second. I got a question for you, and I need you to be really honest with yourself. Are you watching the screen right now, or is the screen watching you?
Okay, wow. That is a pretty dramatic way to kick things off.
I think it's necessary.
You make it sound like we're in some kind of horror movie. It's just an algorithm.
Yes.
It's a tool. Let's not completely freak everyone out in the first 10 seconds.
I'm not trying to freak them out. I'm trying to wake them up. Because the research we have today, this report on what they call the ghost in the machine, it just completely tears apart that idea.
What idea? That it's a tool.
And it's a passive tool. You think you're the one in control, but you're not the customer. You're the product. No, you're the raw material.
See, okay, here we go. I knew this was coming. I've read the same stuff you have. It's an analysis of predictive AIs,
Yeah.
recommendation systems. And yeah, it's smart. It's a deep neural network.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, isn't it really just a very, very good search engine? It helps me find what I want. I look for a recipe, it gives me a recipe. That's helpful. It's not haunting.
But that's the big misunderstanding. That's what it relies on. You call it a search engine, but the source material we're looking at today flat out says that's wrong. It's not a search engine anymore. It's a prediction engine.
A prediction engine.
Okay.
I mean, functionally, what's the actual difference? Because it looks the same to me. There's a search bar, I type, I get videos.
A search engine answers a question you ask. A prediction engine answers a question you haven't even thought of yet. And here's the number from the report that should, make you sit up straight. 70%.
70% of what?
70% of what everyone watches on a platform like this is decided by the algorithm.
Whoa, hold on.
Not by you. Not by your searches. 70% of the time, the machine is feeding you what it decided you need to see.
Okay, 70% is. That's a huge number. I'll give you that. But I'm still going to push back on this whole sinister angle. Isn't that just optimization? It's saving me time. It's like, hey, you like that thing? Here's another thing. It's just a convenience feature.
It's not a convenience feature. It's an architecture of control. It's shaping your reality. The source says this almost word for word. It's not just suggesting videos. It's shaping your worldview. And the really scary part, it knows you better than you know yourself.
So that's such a cliche, right? The algorithm knows me. I mean, sure, it knows I like tech reviews. That's not some deep psychological profile. It's just simple categorization.
Oh, it's so much more than that. You're thinking about it in really simple terms. This is where we have to talk about what's under the hood. We have to talk about the digital twin.
The digital twin. Yeah, I saw that in the notes. It just sounds like a cool sci-fi marketing term for a user profile.
It's not marketing. It is a mathematical mirror of you. This deep neural network, it's processing billions of data points, but it's not looking at what you click. That's child's play. It's looking at the things you don't even know you're doing.
Like what? What else is there?
Micro behaviors. The source lists them. Hover time.
Hover time?
Yeah. How long your mouse or your finger just lingers on a thumbnail before you move on. Scroll speed. How fast you're flicking through the feed.
So wait, if I just hesitate for like half a second over a video I don't even click on.
It logs it. It notes the hesitation. Let's say you're scrolling and you see some, trashy gossip video. Your conscious brain goes, no, I'm better than that, so you don't click. But your thumb, it stopped, just for a fraction of a second.
And the machine saw that.
It measured it. It compared that pause to your normal scroll speed, and it learned something about you that you won't even admit to yourself. It saw the impulse.
Wow. That is incredibly granular. So it's building a profile based on my subconscious tells.
It's building a digital twin of your subconscious desires. That's the exact phrase from the research. Your conscious self says, I like science documentaries. Your digital twin says, yeah, but I'm also really into drama and outrage. And the machine, it feeds the twin, not you.
Okay, but how accurate can that really be? It's just math. It can't predict, real life.
Can't it? This was the part of the report that actually made me get up and just walk around the room for a minute. The source claims this engine is so good at detecting these tiny shifts in your behavior that it can predict major life events before they even happen.
Like what? It knows I'm gonna buy a new car. That's just ad targeting.
No, like quitting your job.
Come on, how could it possibly know that? Unless I'm literally typing new jobs into the search bar, there's just no way.
You don't have to. It detects the change in your patterns, your normal routine. Maybe your scroll speed slows down at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday because you're bored at work. Maybe you start hovering over videos about van life or toxic bosses.
So it picks up on the dissatisfaction, the escapism.
Exactly. You haven't told a soul. You haven't even admitted it to yourself, maybe. But your pattern has shifted. Your digital twin has already quit. The machine sees that change in the data stream, and it knows. It knows you're checking out.
Okay, that's deeply unnerving. It means we're constantly leaking our emotional state just by touching our phone.
We are hemorrhaging data, and the beast we're feeding doesn't care about our well-being.
Well, hang on. Let me play skeptic here for a second. Let's say it does know I'm unhappy at work, and so it shows me videos about changing careers. Isn't that helpful? Maybe it's a good thing. Why does it have to be a ghost? Maybe it's a guardian angel.
Because a guardian angel cares if you're happy, this thing doesn't. The source is absolutely brutal on this point. The AI doesn't care if you're happy. It only cares if you're present.
Engagement. It's all about keeping you on the platform.
Exactly. And that brings us to the rabbit hole. The research they cite from 2024 is really clear. The AI is explicitly designed to prioritize high arousal emotions.
High arousal.
Right.
So like excitement.
More like intensity, fear, anger, shock, outrage. Think about it from the machine's perspective. If you're calm and happy and content, what do you do?
I put my phone down, I go live my life.
Right. Contentment is a session ender. That's a failure. But if you're angry, if you're scared, you keep scrolling, you need to see the next thing. You're hooked.
It's a feedback loop, an addiction loop.
It is a perfectly designed addiction loop. The source gives a specific example. So you watch one video about AI, just general tech news.
Okay, this new chatbot is neat.
By the fifth video the algorithm recommends, you're not watching tech news anymore. It has already pushed you towards AI apocalypse theories.
It's an escalation.
It has to escalate. It has to up the dose to keep you in that high arousal state. It takes you from curiosity to terror in 5 clicks. It's not an accident. It's a feature.
And it does that because fear is just a more efficient way to keep my eyeballs on the screen.
It's the most efficient fuel there is. You think the world is getting scarier, but maybe it's just your feed that's getting scarier. Because the machine knows fear works on you.
Okay. But I still have control, right? I have agency. I'm careful about what I search for. I don't type into crazy stuff. I control the input.
You think you control the input, but this is where the research gets really wild. It's a concept called shadow profiling.
Shadow profiling? Sounds like something from a spy movie.
It might as well be. The source says the platform knows your political leanings, your religious beliefs, even if you have never once searched for them.
How? I mean, if the data isn't there, the data isn't there. That doesn't make sense.
The data is there. It's in the correlations. Okay, so the system knows about 1 million users who explicitly support, say, political party A.
Right.
And then it notices a pattern, a weird pattern. 90% of those people also happen to like a specific brand of truck, listen to a certain kind of music, and watch a particular comedian.
Okay, weird, but I see the connection.
Now, you come along, you never watch politics, but you do watch that comedian, and you just looked up that brand of truck. The machine connects the dots, it assigns you a label in your shadow profile, and then it starts feeding you content that it knows people in that group will engage with.
So it puts me in a box I didn't even know existed.
And it starts pushing you deeper into that box. You're being profiled for advertisers and ideologies you've never even heard of.
All right, so the solution seems obvious then, right? I could just go into my settings. Clear history. Wipe the slate clean and start over.
The clear history button. The greatest placebo ever invented.
It's not a placebo, it deletes the data. The list is
And
gone.
deletes the list that you can see. But the report talks about the ghost profile.
The ghost profile.
Yeah, the ghost profile remains. You can delete your history, but the AI has already been trained on your behavior. It remembers your patterns better than you do.
Wait, how? If the data's gone, how does it remember?
Think of it like a muscle. You can throw away your workout log, but the muscles are still there. The connections in the neural network, the weights, have already been changed by your past behavior. You can't untrain the AI just by deleting a list. The ghost of your old self is baked into the model.
So, there's no such thing as a fresh start.
There's only the loop.
This is heavy. It paints a picture of a system that's pretty much inescapable. But at the end of the day, I'm still the one who clicks the button. I move my thumb. I still have free will.
Do you, though? That's the illusion of choice.
What do you mean?
You feel like you're choosing because you're tapping the screen. But the source makes this crucial point.
Yeah.
You choose, yes, but you only choose from the options the machine gives you.
The menu is rigged.
The menu is the manipulation. If I offer you a choice between a scary video and an infuriating video, you have a choice. But I've already filtered out the millions of videos that would have made you happy or calm. I've framed the debate. And whoever controls the frame controls the outcome.
So, what do we do? Just give up? People aren't going to just throw away their phones.
No, but the report does offer a way out. It's a call to action. It says, break the loop before the loop breaks you.
And what does that mean in practical terms?
It means conscious resistance. You have to recognize when you're being played. When you feel that spike of anger, that little hit of fear, that's the signal. That's the machine doing its job.
So it's about being mindful of the emotional manipulation.
Exactly. You see that video that's perfectly designed to make you furious, and instead of clicking, you can sort of laugh at it. You can see the strings and say, nice try, not today. And then you close the app, you step out of the maze.
You have to become an active observer of the system instead of a passive consumer within it.
Yeah, you have to. Because that digital twin, it's always there. It's always running, always trying to find a way to pull you back in. Your attention is the most valuable resource on Earth, and there's a supercomputer pointed right at your brain trying to mine it 24/7.
It really does change how you think about just scrolling. It's not a passive activity at all.
Not at all. And that really brings us to the final thought. The question I want everyone to sit with after we're done here.
Okay.
We've established this thing is a prediction engine. It's mapping your future based on your subconscious patterns. It knows what you'll watch, what you'll buy, maybe even when you'll leave your job.
Right. It's predicting tomorrow.
So here's the question. If the AI knows what you'll do tomorrow, do you really have a choice to